Chapter 3. The four friends barely spoke on their way home. They did not linger in the market as they normally would. They kept their hands in their pockets and their heads down. "That was so not cool," Callie said as they finally walked into Danny's apartment. "Look, just because— No, you could have got us in a load of trouble. If I'd have told you, you'd never have come." "Exactly. I'd never have gone to that place, and you should have given me that choice. You were well out of order." She looked towards Clive and Jiang, who had grabbed their phones and were doing everything they could to avoid getting involved in the conversation. "Aren't you bothered about the truth?" "What does the truth matter? They have all the power. We couldn't do anything if we wanted to." "But that's the point. Those people, us, we can do something if we band together." "You're crazy," Callie said, placing her phone in her pocket. "You want to get involved in crap like that? That's your choice. Leave me out of it." "Wait a minute," Jiang said. "I'll come with you. See you, Clive. See you, Danny." The pair did not speak as they retraced their steps through the apartment building. Out on the street, it remained chilly, but Callie's blood was still boiling and she was too angry to notice. "She had no right to do that," she said, more to herself than Jiang. "I actually thought it were pretty cool." Callie turned and stopped to look at him. "And how cool do you think it will be when you get Salvation Guards knocking on your door?" "Danny were right about that. When was the last time you saw any guards down here? It's been weeks." "Regardless, it wasn't her choice to make taking us to that place. It was ours." They carried on walking until they reached the swap market. "Do you want to hang around for a while?" "No. I want to go home and forget about tonight." Jiang looked a little hurt, but he did his best not to show it in front of her. "Okay, probably for the best," he said, as a scuffle broke out near one of the platforms. They walked the rest of the way in silence until they reached Block 14. "I'll see you tomorrow." "And I'll walk you to school?" "Yeah, why not?" "Okay, see you tomorrow." Callie went inside and slowly climbed the staircase. She entered the small apartment to find her mother passed out in front of the screen. She had an empty glass still in her hand, and a dribble of drool ran from the side of her mouth. "Oh, Mum," she said sadly. She took the glass from her, placing it carefully down on the table, and was about to try to rouse her when she thought better of it. Instead, she lifted her mother's legs onto the couch and placed a cushion beneath her head. "I really wish Si was here," she thought to herself as she headed to her room. As she stepped inside, her phone buzzed. "Forgive me," read Danny's message. For a moment, Callie's face did not change. She was still angry. Then, as it buzzed again, and a gif of a cartoon teddy bear blowing kisses with the word "Please" underneath it appeared, and she couldn't help but smile. She hit the video call button, and a second later, Danny's face appeared. "Is that a yes, then?" she asked. "Do you admit that you were wrong?" Danny's shoulders sagged. "I admit that you're my best friend, and I just wanted us both to go there together. Do you forgive me?" Callie let out a long breath. "Okay." Danny's face lit up. "Love you. See you tomorrow." "See you tomorrow." They both hung up, and Callie placed her phone on the charging cube. She would do anything to speak to Si again, but there was part of her that had already come to terms with the fact that it would not happen. Tears flooded her eyes, and she turned over to face the wall. Her sobs eventually fell silent as sadness gave way to sleep.